Get ready to match the star. Orson B. Brett Summers. Charles Nelson Reilly. Dr. Joyce Brothers. Richard Dawson. And Betty White. As we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now here's the star of Match Game 74, Gene Raymer.
Johnny Olson, and thank you, friends, for joining us here. You're a good bunch. You're going to have a good time. That's enough.
I didn't get a chance to finish.
You didn't get a card up in time. I was watching the monitor backstage. Now hold it up now. Do it the way you're supposed to do it there.
I didn't get a chance to finish my... It says Dr. Brothers has made me mentally healthy.
That's a book of the month, then.
That's right.
You look wonderful. Your suit, your tie, your hair, your tan. Give us a kiss.
Keep your hands off that fat man.
What do you say we meet our two players? Would you like to do that? Okay, here's Jan Shaw and Lorraine Brown. Hello, ladies. Jan is a current champ. She has won $350. How do you feel about that?
Oh, fantastic.
Fantastic, huh? All right.
Heard that someplace before.
Yes, you have. And Lorraine Brown is challenging her. Lorraine has had her 2 questions, and she has matched 4 celebrities. Jan has had 1 question, and she has 1 second round and final question to go. And if she matches 1 celebrity, she will win the game. Ready for that? Okay, we'll get to it right after we get to this. Here it is.
No.
All right. Hello there. There we go, friends. I'll push this button and reveal the second round question for Jan Shaw. Remember, 1 match will win the game for you, Jan. Linda lost her blank while bouncing on the trampoline. Let's see. Brett and Betty are the only 2 who played. It's only for Brett and Betty. Only for Brett and Betty. You want to play
I
anyway.
used to own a trampoline.
Linda lost her blank while bouncing on the trampoline. Brett.
Anytime, well, I'm ready.
All right. Okay. Jan Shaw. Linda lost her blank while bouncing on the trampoline.
Her virtue?
Really? That's...
I think that's...
I want to be there when that happens. I want to see that. Yeah. One loss of virtue will win another game for her.
I've heard it working without a net, but this is ridiculous.
What did you say, Brett?
Rumor has it around town that you were there when it happened.
Now, that's a good one.
Wrong.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Yeah.
Isn't it wonderful that Charles is waked up?
That's right.
I said, although I was shocked and appalled, don't peek, by her answer. Well, anyway, I said innocence. Would you believe that?
Innocent. What did you say? Congratulations, that's another $100 for you. You stand by for a moment. Yes?
Now I know what they mean by a bouncing baby.
A bouncing baby. Okay, Lorraine Brown, we've got to say goodbye to you. I'm sorry about that. We've got a gift for you.
Thank you. I really had a good time.
Good. We've enjoyed meeting you. Goodbye, Lorraine Brown. Now, we're going to play a game with you. The Big Money Super Match. You've been here before. You know how it goes. You're up to $450. Let's see how much more money you're going to win here. You can win over $5,000 here. We polled a recent studio audience, Jan, and we got their best response to this. Slap blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500. Second most frequent response, $250. Third, $100. 3 celebrities are allowed to help. Whom do you choose?
I like Orson, please.
I like Orson, too.
Bless you. Mercy. Mercy.
Slap.
Yes, slap happy.
Slap happy. There's one.
Brett?
Brad, have you got one?
Of course I have one.
Naturally, she's chosen you.
What about slapdash?
Slapdash, okay?
You leave my Brett alone.
You tell him, honey. Doesn't anybody know about slapdash?
Yes, slapdash is okay.
It's the way I keep house.
Slapdash. All right.
And Charles.
Charles.
Although it's not the kind of comedy I do, I'm a legitimate artist. I would put slapstick.
Slapstick. Okay. So you have slapstick, slapdash, and slap happy. You may choose one of those or think up one of your own. What would you like to do?
I think slapstick.
You think slapstick?
I think so, too.
All right, slapstick is what she's looking for. Let's find out if it's up there, and if so, where. First, may we see the $100 response. Slapjack.
That's Dash's brother.
Maybe
Slapjack.
slapdash is the main expression.
I've never heard of slapjack. What does that mean?
It means
card game.
haphazard.
Oh, it's a card game.
Oh, slapjack
Really?
is like blackjack.
Right, Slapjack and Belt Brett. I played that.
Slapjack and belt bread. Okay.
They're both punch drunk.
All right, slapjack
It's
is
like
under $100. We're looking for slapstick. May we see the $250 response? Slap happy is up there, the one that Orson gave you. Last chance for slapstick. Jan, here is the $500 response.
Dash.
Ho, ho, ho. Go, give him a kick. So you got the $500.
I can help my husband in medical school now.
You can help your husband in medical school. That's a sobering thought. Let's sober up here now. You're going to play for 10 times $500 or $5,000, but you've got to choose one celebrity and match him or her head-to-head. Whom do you choose?
Oh, how about Betty White?
How about Betty White?
How about Betty White?
Yeah, I've often wondered about
In
her
that
myself.
funny costume.
Okay, you face me if you would, please, Jan. And we have a $5,000 question for you, Betty, and this is it. Tinker blank. Tinker blank. No help from the audience. We appreciate your enthusiasm, but you may be giving a rotten answer. Cost her money. Okay, she's finished. Now, Jan, we ask you to come up with an answer that you think will match Betty White. Tinker blank. How do you fill that in to match her?
Tinker Bell.
Tinker blank. I believe.
If you believe in fairies, Tinkerbell will live. Oh, Mary, do we believe in fairies?
Betty, for $5,000, may we see your answer?
That's what I get for having an erector set when I was a child. Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell! So she's got $5,950, and she's very happy about that, as is evident to all. And we'll get back to her and another contestant in a moment or so, but first this. All right. Now, we're all set here. Jan Shaw's pulled herself together. We're going to start another game. To do that, we very happily present our next contestant. Here's Mr. Chuck Doran. Hiya, Chuck.
How are you?
Good. You okay?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm all right. How would you like to, in 8 sentences, tell us the Chuck Doran story?
Gee, you're only going to give me 8 sentences?
Well,
all right.
Take as many as you like.
Time's up.
Time's up, right? Okay.
There you go. That was a short career in daytime telly, wasn't it? I come from Orlando. I come from Orlando, Florida, where we see your show on Channel 6.
What time?
At 3:30 in the afternoon.
Okay, just checking up on you. I want to make sure you're watching it. I want to make sure you're not lying to me, Chuck.
Regularly. I wouldn't, no.
Yeah, okay.
And we're out here to visit our family, and most particularly our grandchildren.
Right.
I got a beautiful new granddaughter, fantastic child.
Yeah.
Looks just exactly like me, Gene.
No kidding.
Everybody says she looks just like me. She's beautiful. I'm an engineer. I go all over the world. You're getting bored now, Gene.
No. Oh, dear me. Well, is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, Gene, no, not tonight.
Okay, all right, Chuck, good luck to you. I'll push a button and ask you, if you can, to make a decision now. It's a simple
I'm going to try A.
A or B?
I'm going to try A.
Oh, A. Look at how quick he made up his mind to that. Wait a minute. I'll get it there. There it is. All
Now,
right.
if you could get the card out, we'd be all set.
Brett said, I have an announcement. I have an announcement to make during the next commercial. I'm going to blank the man on the buzzer. That's it. Did you hear all of that, Chuck?
Sure.
Okay, you think about that while our celebrities are writing?
Can I mention the fact that I am at this very moment appearing in Milwaukee?
You are? What are you doing in Milwaukee?
I'm doing a show called Sugar, which is based on Some Like It Hot.
Yes.
It's the first time I ever have worn a dress in public.
Really?
Yeah, you know that show that
Yeah, I
Jack
know
Lemmon
it.
did the movie, wore a dress?
That's right.
Well, I'm doing it now.
Elaine Joyce was Sugar on Broadway,
Yes,
wasn't she?
indeed.
Why won't Joyce
She were.
Brothers put in her card?
She hasn't put in her card.
Because I forgot.
And she's the
Got it.
doctor?
That's 3 demerits.
Dummy.
Doctor, would you come and get the doctor?
Went to college, doesn't even know how to put her card in a slot there. Okay, now, Chuck Dorn, we call on you. Brett said, I have an important announcement to make during the next commercial. I'm going to blank the man on the buzzer.
I think, Gene, that she secretly loves him. I think she's going to kiss the man on the buzzer.
Chuck, are you sure you've been watching this program?
I've been watching it. I've been watching it.
All right.
Ask the doctor.
All right. He says he's been watching it. Brett said he's going to kiss the man on the buzzer. What do you say?
He's gonna kiss him and kiss him and kiss him until he's dead.
Kill the man on the buzzer. Kill the man on the buzzer there, Chuck. What do you say?
And I don't talk that way.
No.
I talk like this.
Yes.
I'm going to shoot the man on the buzzer.
Shoot the man on the buzzer. All right.
And I mean it.
Tallulah said, shoot the man on the buzzer. What do you say, Charles?
Who am I to disagree? I'm sorry, Chuck. I said kill.
Kill the man on the buzzer. Okay, that's Buzz.
Chuck, all these hostile people. You
Right,
and I know
exactly.
it's Kiss.
Kiss the man on the buzzer.
I knew it. I knew it.
Okay, there's one for you, Chuck.
Oh, she's worse than Betty White.
Nobody.
How about it?
If you really watch, you know, she hates that guy.
I know she does. Yeah, I know.
And rather than, you know, him accept that kiss, he'd kill himself. She's gonna kill the guy.
You're going to
Really,
kill him.
Chuck.
All right. Chuck is looking for a kiss.
Well,
Are we all?
one right on his buzzer should do the trick from
Well, I'm surprised, Chuck. You got 2. Good for you. That's 2 for you. And now let's see how Jan does with her first round question. The man from Mars said,
Yes.
I guess I do look a little strange to you. I have 3 toes on my right foot, 8 toes on my left foot, and on my other foot I have a blank. It's the best we can do, folks. You're having trouble with that one, are you? Can we withdraw this question?
It's dynamite question.
I guess I do look a little strange to you.
Heavy material.
3 toes on my right foot, 8
Yeah.
toes on my left foot, and on my other foot I have a blank.
On my other foot, I have a...
Yes. Come now.
It's easy for you. You're just the host. All you have to do is stand there and read those
There's
silly
nothing to this,
questions.
is there? You finished?
I'm not supposed to write it.
Yes, you are. The only time you don't write is when the sign lights up and says, don't write.
Sorry. Finger. Yes.
You sure you got a PhD?
No,
I demand to see her degree.
She took me in.
PhD, pretty hair and dog.
All right, everybody's all set, so we'll call on Jan. Whoops. The man from Mars said, I guess I do look a little strange to you. I have 3 toes on my right foot, 8 toes on my left foot, and on my other foot I have a blank.
A finger?
A finger? Finger on his toe, she said. Foot, or whatever. Orson?
On my other foot, I have a hoof.
A hoof. Okay. Some logic to that, Brett?
I don't like that any better than finger.
I'm not crazy about either of them.
I don't like that any better than his answer. I don't like it any better than my answer. I said mouthies.
Mouthies.
As in, it's the mouthies. You had a little rosebud
Oh, he got a mouth on
mouthies.
his foot.
Would somebody get a picture of Betty White?
That's terrible.
He's got foot and mouth disease.
Foot and mouth disease, right. Charles?
I wish I hadn't put this, because then I wouldn't have heard the last answer. Ear.
Ear. A man from Mars said, I have 3 toes on my right foot, 8 toes on my left foot, and on my other foot I have a... She says finger.
I'm ashamed to mention this group. Finger.
Good.
Finger!
She's not as dumb as she
The
acts.
woods is full of weirdos today. Richard?
I have the only sane answer.
I'll bet you do.
On the other one, he has a roller skate.
Silly way to get along.
That's right.
Skating along on one foot there.
You will never know how close I came to putting finger. However, I did not. On the other foot, he had a corn.
A corn. Big corn. I mean, a big, painful thing. Oh, boy, did it hurt when he walked like that. All right, so at this moment of the end of round one, scores 2-1 in favor of the challenger, Chuck Doran. We go to round two in a moment or so, but first, this for you. All right, we're ready for round two here. You and I are ready, right? Chuck and Jan, here we go. Chuck, make a selection if you would, please.
I'm going to try A again, Gene,
You're
if I
gonna
may.
try A again. Are you quite ready over here? What are you doing? You're fiddling around with that lady. Is this man molesting you, madam?
Yes, thank you.
Now, will you please butt out? Who's butt robbing this
Stop a
train?
moment. Oh, all right. Okay,
That was close.
here we go. The lawyer said to the assembled relatives...
Object.
No, he didn't. Lawyer said to the assembled relatives, I'm afraid this will has an unusual requirement. Before I can read it, you all must be blank. The lawyer said to the assembled relatives, I'm afraid this will has an unusual requirement. Before I can read it, you all must be blank. All right, that's a very easy one.
Well, if you don't stop
Then
saying
you don't
that,
write.
I know, but I'm just writing to myself. Dear
Oh,
Daddy.
dear Betty.
that's because she has no
All
friends
right.
and never gets any mail.
Okay, now we're all set. Have a call on Chuck. The lawyer said to the assembled relatives, I'm afraid this will has an unusual requirement. Before I can read it, you all must be
Drunk.
drunk. Well, that's interesting answer. He says drunk. Orson?
He said, before I can read this, you must all be naked.
Yeah! See, they're all cheering and hollering there.
Never got to read the will.
No? What did you say, my dear?
I said,
Are you chewing gum in public?
no, my mother
Okay.
was whirling her grave if she thought I was chewing gum at all. I said naked.
Naked.
N-E-K-K-I-D.
Chuck, that seems to be the
I
answer.
thought you were going to say naked.
Yeah, I did too,
I
Charles.
said blindfolded for some reason.
Blind him.
Rather interesting.
Yeah, interesting like his. Okay, now we come to you, Richard.
How old would Charles have been if he'd lived? No nudes is good nudes, Chuck.
That's
I'm
right.
sorry.
So you got 4 naked relatives and all cold
Naked
sober.
relatives, all cold sober.
Now, Jan, you need 1 to tie, 2 to win. This
One
is
to
it.
tie,
2 to win.
win.
Ya-da-da-da-da-dee-da-da-da. Greta said, my husband has been a sailor too long. He won't even get into a bathtub without a blank. Greta said, my husband has been a sailor too long. He won't even get into a bathtub without a blank. He won't even get into a bathtub without a blank. Now, how else can I read it for you to make...
I know, but I
Get
can't.
into a bathtub without a blank.
Everybody but Joyce here, because Joyce matched in the first round because,
Oh,
remember,
she's just a
she's a
show-off.
PhD. All right. All set? Here we go. Jan. Greta said, my husband has been a sailor too long. He won't even get into a bathtub without a blank.
A ship?
Without a little toy boat. Is that
Yeah, a toy.
a toy ship, a boat, she says. All right. Orson?
A faint glimmer of hope shines in Chuck's eyes.
I think so.
I said the life preserver.
That's the answer. Yes, a life preserver. Of course, my dear. What do you say?
Oh, you're going to be so proud of me.
No, I may be angry with you.
And Chuck's probably going to kiss me full on the mouth after the show. I said lifesaver.
A lifesaver? She's looking for a little
But
toy
she's going to
ship.
mug me in the parking lot.
Naturally. Charles?
Being a sailor myself.
Aren't you bored with that butch act he does?
No, I think that this is the most important thing, a compass.
A compass. That is the worst. Boy.
Gotta know where the crane is.
What did you say, Richard?
Never get in the tub.
Without?
Smay West.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
So I think that's a lot.
It's a World War II expression for you younger folks.
Right.
It's a life preserver
Charlie
that
told me
came
all
around
about
your
it.
collar. And
It's
it
a
was
sexy
big
woman.
thing.
Don't listen to
No,
him.
it isn't. What do you say, my dear? Got a match? Betty White to stay in the game, Jan. It's a moment of truth.
No ship.
No ship.
Never does lifesaver.
Lifesaver. Okay. Congratulations. You got $100. All right. You stand by for a moment or so. We say goodbye to Jan. She's going to leave with $5,950 together with our best wishes. Goodbye, Jan. Chuck, you stand by. We got to do a little business with America, and this is it. It seems to me
Yeah?
that it's time to say goodbye.
Well, say goodbye then.
Okay, goodbye then. G.
Goodbye,
River,
Johnny.
74. Goodbye.